Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a reading now on Prince Harry's ghostwriter, JR Moehringer, the person who is tasked with writing Prince Harry's memoirs. So it was suggested to me in the comments by a few of you, and I thought it was a fine idea for a Sunday afternoon read. And let us just see how the man is doing. Is he enjoying his task? Is he regretting his decision to sign up and write these memoirs? And also, how is he getting on with Prince Harry and also with Meghan Markle? Using the Crow Tarot, and sorry, I'm just getting used to being in my new spot. And this is it for those of you who are interested. And let's see what the Crow Tarot has to tell us about Harry's ghostwriter, Harry's ghost. Doing just a Celtic cross, very simple. And let's see what the cards tell us about this man who is a very good writer, but a writer in a storm, possibly at the moment. And there he is with his Six of Pentacles. He's toiling away, doing it for the money, obviously, for the financial benefit. And that's the good healthy card, the Six of Pentacles. What you put in is what you get out. So he's putting in effort and he is going to be recompensed for the effort that he is expending on this project. Nothing sinister there, nothing unpleasant, nothing unfortunate there. It's just money, all about money. So let's see what his current situation is like as he's writing, as he's sitting there. Wow, he's a very happy man. He's being paid a ton of money to write this memoir. Rest assured that this gig that he has got, that it seems as if George Clooney might have been involved in putting the two together, because of course George Clooney directed the Tender Bar, which was JR Moehringer's own memoir, and his shot him to fame. He is luxuriating in all the money that he is earning at the moment. Very happy man. Really, it's set him for life. The Ten of Pentacles is the card of securing your future, prosperity. This is something that he feels is also going to go on down the line into the future as being something that he's remembered for. This is a legacy. The Ten of Pentacles is all about legacy. It's all about the royal family as well, of course. So he really making his mark with this book, he feels, because this is all from his point of view. And it's definitely financial security and securing his literary legacy, shall we say. So what are the challenges that he's facing at the moment with this? Ooh, that's a bit of a surprise. The Tower. And the tower is a very Big Ben kind of a tower in this depiction in the Crow Tarot. There it is. The tower all fall down. So much as he thinks that he is going to be financially secure, he is very concerned. He is very concerned that this might actually ruin him. Isn't that interesting? And it might really be catastrophic for him. I don't think that he cares about Harry and Meghan falling from that tower. He cares about his own reputation. That there's some shocks, there's some bruising shocks coming along for him, and it is alleged that the royal family is trying to stall the book, got the lawyers involved, wanting proofs, going through them, Official Secrets Act, all that kind of stuff. And it's also alleged that Nobody wants to touch the book. The usual newspapers who would be queuing up to serialize the book, nobody is signing deals. Nobody in the UK wants to touch it. They don't want to alienate the royal family. So it might be that this is all coming as a bit of a shock to him, that he thought this was a wonderful idea. And now, oops, not so wonderful after all. It might really damage him in long term. So let's see. The hidden energy here, I have asked the cards to specifically tell me how he really feels about this gig right now. How is he feeling? And all good. King of Swords, he's in control. That is the ultimate writer card, the ultimate publisher card. He's feeling good about it. He's definitely very comfortable with his writing skills. He has no doubts about his own talent, his own gifts. He's seeing clearly what's got to be done, and he's doing it. Not blocked, not hesitating, not confused, not doubting, none of those things. So from a writing point of view, he's happy, he's got his notes, he's got everything he needs, and on he goes. So he's not regretting this at all. Very confident about it as from his own personal writing point of view, even though he is concerned that there might be a rude surprise awaiting down the line in terms of how the book is received or publicized, or those kinds of things that aren't in his control. The Tower is things that are beyond your control that strike out of the blue. King of Swords, that is a person who is in absolute control of his own domain, which is the actual writing of the book. So what is his focus? What is he busy on right now, focused on? Knight of Swords, he's busy with it. He wants this thing out the way. He wants to get it done as fast as possible. It's the card of swift action, clear action. And yeah, he's writing. He's probably writing day and night, burning the midnight oil, busy, writing. This is going fast. And allegedly it will be out in the spring, doing the rounds. And so yeah, he wants this off his desk and in the bookshops as fast as possible. And who can blame him when he's 10 of Pentacles at stake there? And he's really going to make huge amounts of money out of this. So what's happened in the recent past with the book? The Emperor. And well, that's, I would say, him and his own gift, his power as a writer, that he was approached to do this because he is very confident, he is very powerful. As the Emperor, he is the go-to person, the authority, the person in charge here. And also there's a lot of energy in this reading that's coming from the royal family, with the 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor card can be the royal family. So for him, I think it's just an interesting gig that he's got, that he's suddenly now involved with this very illustrious family, these very high profile people. He has done celebrity biographies. He's ghostwritten for other celebrities, so this is nothing new to him, but it's possibly a new level of status and prestige that he's involved with, and he enjoys it definitely with that Emperor card. It is his ego has been stroked, and he has felt powerful and important, and as if he's doing work that is going, as I say, is going to last, and he's going to be looked back, and people are going to say that was a defining moment when that book came out on Prince Harry, written by this man, JR Moehringer. So how are things going to be going in the near future for him with his book? And not so good. The World in reverse. Here it comes. This Tower that he has been, or that he is currently concerned about, might strike in the near future, because the World in reverse is not a successful completion of a project. It's the absolute opposite. Project that is not completed, not successful, may not see the light of day with that card, the World in reverse. The World in the upright is everybody gets to see it, everybody's happy, everybody knows all about it, and it's brilliant, and it's publicized, and there's the laurel wreath and the crown. In the reverse, it looks as if those palace lawyers might have something to say, might actually stop things. And there might, of course, also be other lawyers involved. And I have seen that in readings that I've done on people who Harry has approached for anecdotes, stories about Princess Diana, without telling them why he wanted to use those stories, and they seemed to be pretty upset, and it looked like in that reading that I did that they might be lawyering up. So again, something that is out of this man's control with the World in reverse, but not boding well in the near future for him. Then of course I must say my usual disclaimer, or of course just a tarot reading, or just for entertainment, or just my opinion. So he himself looks like he's doing fine as a writer. He's in his power. He is happy, but circumstances might be conspiring against him, things that are out of his control. So let's have a look now and see what his relationship is like with the man himself, with Prince Harry. Page of Cups. Well, that's fine. It's a pleasant relationship, the Page of Cups. It's a positive relationship. It's an affectionate relationship. That's a bit an odd word to use between an author and his subject. What do I mean when I say affection? It's friendly. He views Prince Harry rather as a child, because pages are always rather infant-like in their energy. So he doesn't view him as the emperor. He views himself as the emperor. He views Prince Harry as a rather infantile personality, but pleasant, charming. Let's say they get on. They probably get on, have bonding sessions over a glass of something, a bottle of something, and it's a friendly relationship. It's a happy relationship, but he does. Because it's cups, there is some level of empathy there that Moehringer possibly almost feels quite sorry for Prince Harry with that Page of Cups, that he sees his emotional side, his emotional fragility, his emotional immaturity, but he does not see it in a negative sense. He rather sees him as an undeveloped individual, person who is still coming into his own and has a long way to go. With that Page of Cups. But nothing negative here. There's nothing negative in this reading apart from what is coming, as I keep saying, that he has no control over. Now for the big one, as far as I'm concerned. How does he feel about Meghan Markle? What's his relationship like with her? Positive relationship, Knight of Wands. Trying to get the shine off these things. Knight of Wands, nothing bad there. He sees her as very dynamic, very proactive, very busy. She's the one probably who got this deal going, got it off the ground, said, come on, Haz, you need to write your memoirs, we can make some money here. Again, it's positive. Viewing her as quite an inspirational character, as quite yes, dynamic, busy, always moving, always on the go, always doing things. She's not interfering here. She's not saying, sending him, files of notes and saying, well, I've written this lovely chapter and you better include it. Doesn't look like she's meddling. It doesn't look like that at all. It does look like it's a more positive energy, the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, as I say, has this element of pity in it. But the Knight of Wands element of admiration. He admires her. He has no doubts about her as a human being. So he's definitely in their camp. And, well, obviously he would be if he signed up to write this book. He wouldn't be secretly writing a book that was going to demolish Prince Harry in public. Not allowed, would never be allowed. So, yes, he he really does think quite highly of her. He's impressed by her. He's impressed by her energy and her go and her enthusiasm for things and her ability to make things happen. So his hopes and his fears for this book. Messing everything up. Ooh. There is a surprising card with the 9 of Swords in reverse. Let me check my Roman numerals when they're upside down. I can never get them right. It is definitely the 9. He's worried about it. He's worried. He's worried. It's something that he's hoping that his worries, or his fears are unfounded. His concerns about this tower that's keeping him up at night as he's busy typing away furiously. And this is the typing furiously card here. He's typing away furiously, but he is concerned. And he's hoping that his concerns are unfounded, that the royal family isn't going to block the book, that newspapers aren't going to kind of boycott it and say, no, we're not going to print excerpts from it, we're not going to serialize it, because that's the way that books get publicized, that's the way they make their huge money. And apparently, I don't know anything about this, but apparently that is what really pushes the thing. And a lot of his income and a lot of Prince Harry's income will depend on how successful the serialization is, how many copies are shifted as a result of that kind of publicity. So there's a lot riding on that. And so he's worried. He's not worried about the fact that he doesn't like Prince Harry or that he regrets writing the book. He doesn't at all. He's very confident about it. He's confident about his own abilities. He likes Meghan Markle, but he is worried. And he's hoping that his fears are unfounded. So let's see the outcome of this book. From his point of view, is it going to be a smash hit, a roaring success, or is it going to be something that he's going to look back at and think, oh Lord, I wish I hadn't done that? Let's see. It looks like it's going to be, oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Wands, of course, are publicity, are enthusiasm for something. 2 lions in that card, 2 Leos, and the crow sitting on top with a crown. And it is telling me that the crown is going to stop this. The crown is going to burst the balloon, is going to steal his thunder, is going to make this not the glorious triumph that he thinks it's going to be. He wants it to be. It is not going to be. Queen of Wands, and always Meghan Markle, a furious Queen of Wands as a result of this, possibly. But it just does look as if somebody, and a female, and Princess Anne. I did a reading a long time ago, and it was one of the ones that I, for some reason, couldn't upload, and I eventually decided to just dump it. And in that reading, very clearly it showed me, when the news of the book first came out, and then there was talk that the royal family was trying to stop it, trying to delay it, getting lawyers involved, it showed me very clearly that Princess Anne was the one who was doing that. She'd taken it upon herself to go and talk to lawyers and to do what she could to stop it. And it looks like Princess Anne might just get her way. The World in reverse, and the Queen of Wands there. That Harry and Meghan and the ghostwriter might just hit a wall, a fiery wall, the wall of death. The Queen of Wands. And of course, all just my opinion, all just alleged, but it's interesting that it ties in with that reading from a long time ago, when this book was first, the news of the book first broke. And so brilliant as it may be in terms of writing, and as enthusiastic as this writer is about his project, there is something waiting for him down the line. He knows it, he suspects it, he fears it, he's worried about it, and he's right to be worried. He's absolutely right, with the Tower, the World in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. And something that I'll check in again with in the future, because it's interesting to see how this story develops. So thank you for suggesting this reading, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.